Hey, welcome back to Lifestyle 101. It's your boy Paco Rox, Lifestyle Enthusiast, bringing y'all the greatest and the latest, what's hot and what's not in these ATL streets. Hey, as you can see, I'm back at one of my favorite spots, the Highland Cigar Company. Today, man, we're about to interview one of the top up-and-coming men's grooming lines, Respected Roots. They're gonna talk to you about the beer butter and some of the other products that they have coming to you, man, and also some cool tips on how to grow your beard and groom your beard for the summer. Man, you're gonna love this one, man, so stay tuned, man. It's your boy Paco Rox, Lifestyle 101. Let's go. Man, we're on location at the Highland Cigar Company with my boys, man, my homeboys, Respected Roots, one of the hottest men's cosmetic grooming product in the ATL, man. So y'all stay with us, man. We're gonna come back, we're gonna talk about some of the brands they have coming, smell some of the scents, and talk about this beard and this grooming for these men. Don't go nowhere, we'll be right back at you. Jared from Respected Roots.
What's up, bro?
Appreciate the time, my brother.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. Man, let's just jump right to it. I always like to just jump in it. Tell me the history of Respected Roots.
So the history, man, is I wanted to put something in my beard. I wanted my beard to not be dry, not to be rough anymore. And there was no product on the market that I liked. No product that I could buy off the market that gave me that moisture that I needed, combined with the scent that I like, so I made it myself. Okay. And it was the Respected Roots. My business partner Jason, we longtime friends. When I started mixing, when I started figuring out what I wanted to do, he tested everything and he told me yes or no. He told me no a lot, he told me yes a lot. And together we came up with this formula, Respected Roots beard conditioner. Okay. And everybody likes it that we give it to, right? And it's a product that's going to get a lot of use from people because it works, right? Not just because we like it, because it's an all-natural leave-in beard conditioner, and it actually works.
That's what's up. Yeah. Now, me and Jason were talking earlier, and we were talking about beards. You know, beards are popular. But he said you guys been rocking beards for how many years? 17 years?
Yeah. I've been rocking a beard for like 17 years, bro.
So it's not new to you?
No. I'm going all from having a low shadow to a full beard. My beard was actually 2 to 3 inches longer years back.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've used every product on the line that you could, in the market that you could possibly imagine over the past 10, 15 years. And even as much as pink oil moisturizer we joke about.
And that's funny because you also said there never really been a product line strictly for black men's beard.
Right.
We had to go to the black hair care products.
Correct.
Like you said, pink oils and luster products.
We were just digging in our grandmother's cabinets,
right.
You know what I mean? Our sisters using, like you say, pink oil, the blue magic.
Right.
But now we have a product exclusively for the man's beard.
Right. That's what's up. Right. Now tell me, how did y'all come up with the formula? I mean, can you talk about that?
Man, like I said, trial and error. Some of the things that we came up with was not a good idea. He can tell you, man. A lot of the formulas just were too sticky, right? It's a lot of formulas on the market right now that are products that won't work. You know what I mean? They're too sticky or too dry. One thing I want to point out: this is not an oil, right? We don't like oils. One reason we don't like oil because it leaves your beard too greasy. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like I got Crisco in the beard. I want to use the product, and after I apply it, I want it to be gone, but I still want it to last all day long. You know what I mean? So to answer your question, a tremendous amount of trial and error. A lot of our friends gave them the product for them to sample. They got back to us. It wasn't an overnight thing, man. It was sort of something that we saw a need for, and it came over time, you know what I mean? With just honest opinion from people that me and him knew.
I mean, to be more frank, it took us about almost 2 years to come up with this formula.
Really?
Yeah. There was, like you said, there was a lot of trial and error. What we wanted to do was make the right combination of all natural ingredients. Because I want to point that out, that our beard conditioner is an all natural ingredient product.
Okay.
We wanted to make sure that we had something that actually went down beneath the beard and got to the skin. You know what I'm saying? Because the biggest issues that men have with their beards is the itchiness up under the beard, which is due to dry skin, or we have the bumps, the ingrowns that we have. You see what I'm saying? So we wanted to create a formula that it gave you a natural sheen, but it also would get down to the skin and moisturize and open up those pores, man, so that hair can come out of it. Okay. See what I'm saying? But with our foundation, the base of it is shea butter and cocoa butter, which is naturally great for the skin. And so we wanted something that would make that hair change the texture, more so than a hard, coarse hair that most of us wear. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was trial and error, man, for about 2 years, but we feel as though we perfected the right formula for all men. You know, but what we also wanted to put out was that, like, the beard oils and beard balms, most of those they feel heavy on the beard. Okay. And most men, they don't want to have anything on their beard that feels greasy, it's heavy, or something that feel like you sweat a lot. Right. You got different type of temperatures. With our product, no matter if it's summertime, winter, whatever the season may be, it's still light because we whip it. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Now I know you guys are coming out with a lot of gang of products, right, but you guys introduced the beard butter first.
Correct.
Tell me about the scents. Now I know you guys have some scents, and this is it right here, the beard butter. Very, very great packaging. I must say, very great packaging.
Thank you.
Tell me about the scents, man.
Well, what you have in your hand right now is the tropical scent.
Okay.
And that was the second scent.
Okay.
That's more of a summertime, tropical, Caribbean island, vacation type of a scent. Tell me, what do you smell? Just give me a, what do you think?
Pineapples, coconut, very, very tropical island.
Right.
Feel like I'm on the beach, up under a palm tree.
We still brought it back to be masculine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like you smelling like a Bed Bath.
Very nice.
What's the story in the mall where they got all the
Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works.
Yeah,
it's not like that because we brought it back with notes of lavender, like sandalwood, to bring it more of a masculine scent.
Okay.
So we thought it was very important not just to have a product that works, but to have a scent that men would wear, that men like. And so that's why we really started with our first formula, and that's the original scent.
Okay.
And a good friend of mine, he told me an adjective he kept using for this particular scent. He said it smells handsome. And I thought that was great.
That sounds like Mr. Ford.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Those are words of description from Mr. Ford.
That sounds like one of Mr. Ford's terminologies.
Right.
So if you get
check
that
this one out.
Yeah, man. What you think?
Yeah, it is. Very masculine. Strong.
And also with our fragrances, you know, you can wear the beard product, and it doesn't come on too strong. So, you know, a lot of men that still wear colognes or different type of fragrances they want to use. They can wear that, and it's not, you know, counteracting with what they're wearing. Okay. You know, so we wanted to come out. We also we're about to bring our third scent to market, which is called Royalty. Our product line we feature our product line for all men. Okay. In our eyes, in most senses, men are kings. So we're playing off of the kingmanship, you know. So royalty, original, and tropical. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're more modern. Okay. You know, like I said again, it's natural. All our products are natural ingredient. It's light. It does the job. It works. It changes your beard from a hard texture to a soft texture instantaneously. You know, I have gray hairs, man. You know, typically gray hairs are coarse.
Exactly.
Yeah. So during our trade shows, a lot of the young ladies that come up shopping either for their husbands or some family member, they like to touch our beards. You know, that's one of the ways they like to prove that it works. You know, so, you know, while we're out here to mix, man, we're a new company starting out. You know, whatever it takes. You know, whatever it takes.
Well, you guys are doing your thing, man. You're out here, man. You're in the community, and I love it.
Thank you.
What's on the roadmap for Respected Roots? What's the next product you guys are coming out with?
Well, as we mentioned, we're releasing our third scent, which is Royalty. And then we also have our body butter product. Okay. All right. We also want to give a replacement for lotion for men. You know, but it's also a unisex product where ladies can use it as well.
Word.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. It's very light, based with shea butter.
Okay.
We added a couple of other natural ingredients into it where I'm currently wearing it now. Okay. You're not greasy, you're not shiny, you know, it comes on natural. You rub it on, same thing with skin, man, it helps you out because it gets into that skin, moisturizes the skin. And more so, the skin needs to be hydrated. moisturize more so than anything else. Our products don't strip the natural oils from your skin nor your hair.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It does the job of what it does. It accentuates what your body already produces.
Right.
So,
because one thing, not to cut you off, but like
sure.
what you made a valid point. We don't create enough oils and our sebaceous glands as it is.
Right.
So this kind of helps with that.
yes, sir, it does.
We don't create them in the right places too.
Right.
You know, we don't want an oily forehead,
Right.
but everybody has an oily T-zone.
Right.
We want a moisturized beard, but that's not where we get the moisture from the beard. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a reason, you know, for these products. And what you said, the royalty scent, just in case anybody was wanting to know, that's more of a clean scent. A lot of the younger crowd, which I don't know if I'm still a part of that or not. I'm 31.
You are.
I'm still a part. So the millennials.
Yeah, you are.
I'm like an older millennial,
Right,
right?
right.
But we like a fresher, cleaner scent,
Right.
and the women as well. I can't tell you how many times we're at a trade show and the woman buys it for the man because she knows that he needs a softer beard more than he knows that he needs a softer beard.
True.
So that's her subtle way of telling you, hey man, you might be wanting to put something in that beard because I'm tired of that scratchiness when
Right.
you kiss on me and stuff
Which
like that.
is another thing that we thought of initially. You know what I'm saying? So because like I said, I've been wearing beards for a long time, and some of the young ladies I've dated in the past, I've heard that complaint. Right. Hey, your beard is a little too rough on my skin. So we wanted to create a product that reinforced what your body naturally produces, but also help the texture of what we have, and also grow that beard out to its full potential. So a lot of young men, when they see us out, they're like, hey man, I got patches, or my beard won't grow to its fullest extent. Will it make my hair grow? And what I like to tell them, it promotes hair growth. It does, because it effectively conditions the beard, the hair follicle, without clogging the pores. You know what I'm saying? And it gets down and open those pores up where that hair can come out, as I mentioned before. So when you're struggling with certain patches, that hair, what it is that those pores are clogged, or your skin is just dry. So when you hydrate, and you use moisturizers to help your skin, that's what's going to initially cause your hair to grow. But
The analogy I like to use to what he's saying is, imagine if you wanted to grow a nice green lawn, right? If you just water your lawn, it's going to grow, right? But what if you water your lawn and you fertilize it, and you aerate it? That lawn is going to go green and lush and beautiful. And compared to your neighbor's lawn, if he doesn't do anything but just water, he doesn't use any weed killer, he doesn't use any fertilizer, he doesn't aerate. That's what this product, that's the difference between not using anything. Yeah, your face is going to grow hair if you don't use anything, but it's definitely going to grow. It's going to promote hair growth if you use a product that has the shea butter and the cocoa butter and the tea tree oil and the beeswax and apricot oil. I can go on and on. Right. But you get,
Yeah. Jared, man, real quick, man, give some tips to brothers out here. Like for myself, this is my first time growing a beard. I was going through the patchiness, and I was like wanting to cut it. My mom was like, "Come on, stay with it, Pac. You can do it. And my beard finally grew. It finally grew. Give some tips to people out there how to grow their beard, what they should do to get a good beard.
First, moisturize your beard. A lot of guys give up because it's too itchy, and they call it's not comfortable. It's discomfort, right? Well, itchiness means dryness. It's really the reason you itch. So if you find yourself scratching your beard a lot, not to say you're never going to scratch your beard, but you definitely need to have moisture there. And that's why we have the shea butter. Shea butter is an element, a natural element that most naturally complements what our skin already has in the oils that's in our body. So the shea butter and the cocoa butter and the vitamin E is good for the skin, right? So to moisturize, you have to use something, or you're always going to be itchy. Because a lot of people don't know that this is a very dry part of the face. Up here, we call this a T-zone, from eyebrow to eyebrow down to your nose. That's a very oily part of the face. So we need to go ahead and moisturize this right here. And another thing is to pick a style of beard that fits your face. I see a lot of guys, they probably need just to have a goatee, right? Because you might not connect right here. You can see me right now, I'm doing what I call wolfing, right? Like a wolf in the wild. I'm just letting all of this grow. right? And I do it probably once every couple of months, so I can go and get my barber to give me a nice clean line over here. Because I grow hair all the way up to my eyes. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But a lot of guys, you're not going to grow that. That's genetics, right? So pick a style of beard, a goatee, if that's what you grow. If you don't grow a goatee, maybe do you a little sideburn coming down right here. Don't try to mimic a beard that you see, and that's not the genetics that God gave you. You know what I mean? Those are the two, to me, the cardinal sins. You gotta moisturize, and don't try to look like somebody. Figure out how your hair is growing and look like you.
And that makes sense because my barber, one of my partners at my barber, Maurice and Jay Razor, said the same thing. Said, Pop, your beard is not going to look like this picture you like. Your beard's going to be your beard. And they might look at your beard and want what you have. So embrace what you can grow and go with it. Because like with mine, some people grow different. Mine grows thick right in here. But then on the sides it's more, thin. So, and I just embrace it and I'm loving it. The women are loving it, and I'm having a good time with it.
Right. Well, to piggyback off of what Jared said initially about moisturizing, this is I'm going to use a term that most guys is foreign to. Okay, it's called exfoliation. You should exfoliate your skin. Exfoliation alleviates a couple of things. It alleviates ingrowns. That moisturizing that with our product that you can use it with the beard or without a beard on your skin. You exfoliate your skin, the hair will come out. Okay. The other thing is when you start a beard, try to keep it even from your starting point. Okay. And you want to keep it cut around the same when you go in. When I have my barber cut mine, I just basically have to just lightly trim my edges to keep it even, because you're going to have those wild prickly hairs that kind of come out initially. See what I'm saying? But once you get it to the style and the length that you want, start letting it grow. But moisturize every day. Every day. The more you moisturize, it's not going to hurt you. When I use the product, I use maybe a dime size. I rub it in my hand, I go all the way through my beard, all the way from my sideburns, over my mustache, come all the way down up under my neck. You will notice a change in your beard as it's starting to grow out. It's going to get thicker. It's going to get thicker. So as you go into your barber, I wouldn't advise, or I wouldn't suggest that a person cut their beard every 2 weeks. I would say you go and trim your beard 2.5, 3 weeks just to have those little hairs tripping to get to the desired effect that you want. If you want a long, thick beard, you gotta let it grow. As Jared said, he's woofing it. Okay. If you want a shadow, shadows come in. A lot of people love that shadow look, especially in the spring and summertime. You know what I'm saying? The misconception is that beards are hot in the wintertime or in the summertime. Actually, contrary to that point, beards are insulation to your face. You know what I'm saying? So when you shave every day, every brother can attest to this, every man can attest to this, you got a natural agitation and irritation to your skin by using that razor every day. And when you go out into that sun, or you exposed to hot temperatures, water, or hot temperatures outside, your skin is like it's on fire. Moisturize. So that would be my tip.
Man, great tips. I hope y'all wrote those down, man. Now we're gonna get into this body butter.
Yes, sir.
I'm loving it. Again, this is the body butter. This is for the skin, and the packaging is phenomenal. Very clean, sleek lines. I want to check this out real quick. Smells great, just like the rest of your products. Light.
That's whipped.
Very, yeah. I like that too. The products are whipped. I don't know if you can see that, but they're whipped. So it's nothing heavy or greasy about it. Love it.
And that was our whole point. Again, like the beard, when you using lotions or whatever you may use to, soothe your skin. A lot of times lotions are thick, they're greasy, they're heavy.
Right.
And a lot of people don't like using lotions in the summertime. This product you can use year round. It's easy to apply. Again, it's about the amount you want to use. I personally use no more than like a dime size. Rub it in my hand. Just go from there.
I want to point something out too is brothers forget that you need to do this. If you have your girlfriend or your wife or whoever your significant other is, when they come out of the shower, they jump on something like this, right? And all we do is we slap on some kind of Jergens or and we done, right? We have the same skin that they have. How come we're not using a product to more, you know, you got your feet looking all kind of crazy. Like I saw my man Shaq put his feet on Instagram or something. I'm like, man, I know you're a ball player, but take care of yourself. You know what I mean? I love playing ball. That's how me and you met, playing basketball. But you need to do something to take care of your skin, take care of your body. This particular product, I like using it right out of the shower. I dry off, and I use it out of the shower because that's when the pores are open from that warm water. So I hope everybody's taking warm showers, right? So you use this product and it absorbs that shea butter. It absorbs everything that I have in there, the apricot oil, the grapeseed oil, and it draws into the skin, right? And that is the best time to use this product and for the beard butter as well.
But you know, to that topic, you were saying that most guys don't do it is because most guys haven't had a product. They haven't had anything to use for themselves. You know, we had to use some from our family members, our sisters, our mothers, our girlfriends, you know, and a lot of guys are not going to use anything that's going to have that type of fragrance that reminds them of a feminine scent. You see what I'm saying? They're not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So that's one of the reasons we created this product. So it has a light fragrance to it. It's very, you know, it's easy to apply when you put it on. Again, you saw me put it on.
It's not greasy.
Exactly. And so it's light. When guys want that, and it's a nice scent, and then again, it complements a cologne that you may want to wear. You see what I'm saying? So that was one of our biggest compliments when we brought it to the Talia Wajid hair show. That's when we introduced it to the public. We brought it to market then, and we brought about 750 units, as I was telling you initially. We came back with like 40. You know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of people that was purchasing it, and before they purchased, we was giving out samples so people could use it, try it, to understand what we were saying, and use it for themselves. And the consistency of it is very light. Like again, the scent is very mild. It's nothing strong. So now we got a product for men that we can wear. That we can apply when we get out of the shower, or we got a smaller size. This is our 8-ounce size. And we also have a 3-ounce size that you can put in your tote bag when you travel. Or when you're at the gym, you just toss it in there. Some guys take showers after the fact. Apply it when you be able to go to, you know, like myself, before I came out here, I went to the gym working out. Same thing, I applied before I come in here. So that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to introduce a product line specifically for men. Now, although I say that, this product is also, this one and another product that I'll mention to you in a minute, is unisex. So the men and women both can use it. Okay?
Let me ask you this too, man. How many times have you used a hand lotion, right, coming out of the bathroom or whatever, in the shower, and in 20 minutes you got that, what I call crack ash, right here in between the thumb, in between the knuckles?
All the time.
That's because those products aren't enough for our skin, for ethnic skin. We need something. Our skin, I want to use the word, demands moisture. If you don't give it to it, it's going to flake up, it's going to dry out, right? We all heard that it don't crack, right? Well, to help that statement remain true, you have to use a moisturizer. You got to use shea butter.
Hey, I used to, you know, I'm dark skinned, so I used to use a lot of Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? to satisfy that problem. You know what I'm saying? But
now this is mine, right?
Oh,
that's true, bro.
That's true, bro.
I'm using this
That's true, bro.
when I get out of the shower.
That's true.
Okay. Now we're gonna wrap this thing up. How can we find you guys? I mean, shoot out your social media, your Instagram, whatever you guys have.
Absolutely. You can go online and shop our products at respected-roots.com. And you can go to our social media pages at Respected Roots, Instagram as well as Facebook. We're actually in the process now of completing our entire line. We're fortunate to be approached by some distribution places that want to bring our products not only nationally but internationally. So yeah, absolutely. So what we decided to do, you know, to complement our beard conditioner, we've also came out with a beard co-wash shampoo, which is a 2-in-1. Again, conditioner, moisturization. That's more is needed more so than just a soap. Soap dries out your skin. You need something to complement that and bring that moisturizer back in. So please check us out at respected-roots.com and go to our and follow us. Please follow us, and that way you'll be able to follow us with our new product releases that we're coming out to you. Yeah, you can also. We have an upcoming trade show, August 18th through the 20th. It's the Bronner Brothers Trade Show. And we will be there all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll introduce our products that we have currently and also some new products. And we'll also have, we've been noticing that there's been feedback from the live stream that people are inquiring about our shirts. We're coming out with different designs for the Respected Roots brand, and we'll have some of those as well at the Bronner Brothers show. So please come out, and Jared and myself will be there with our team. So please come out. We look forward to seeing all of you.
Man. Hey, man, I just want to also give a shout out to PMIS, Powerful Men in Style.
Absolutely.
Man, we're giving our reviews. My boy Derek Ford does the write-up reviews. I'm doing the interview reviews as well. So, man, we just want y'all to stay abreast with that. Man, my brothers, man, I want to appreciate you guys coming out. Jason, Jared, man, too, man, you brought knowledge to me about things I didn't know. How to manage this beard, man. Hey guys, man, it's your boy Paco Rox, lifestyle enthusiast, man. Check us out next week. It's a lifestyle, baby. We out.
Peace.